thinking because they need to scale. The Claw needs 3 items. The Novaria can do well early, but I don't know. They need a little bit of items before they can really get online, which doesn't gel well with the Boxia.
He should keep his life for the longest time as possible, but look at Claude. From the early game, he's starting off with having some defense just to deal with that damage coming from that Bruno. And also, I would tell you that the rotation will be so fast for Team The Ohio Brothers because they have the Boxia. Sao is now in a really bad position.
And right now, Sao going up against 3. Not looking very good. Is this going to be first blood?
On the purple side, and then looks for the rotational kill. Might even get a second one.
Yeah, good flicker coming in, but Magister is here. It looks like he wants to get a little bit of trade in, but he's the one losing the trade, has to get out of there.
Yeah, a lot of HP lost there, and I think that Magister will not be able to contest that turtle with full potential. And not having that flicker on Kid Bomba will be just as will even make the mission even harder.
Yep, right now Milo looks like he's trying to zone everyone away. Super Shark has to use the flicker just to survive.
Rotation, but so far so good for TOB.
Oh, Kid Bomba there already uses all very, very defensively. And now Kid Bomba looks like he's going to get targeted just a little bit. The Ohio Brothers, they're just chipping off the HP, looking like they're preparing for the turtle here.
Yeah, I think that Zia at this moment needs to farm as much as possible because there's a lot on his shoulder, but look what's happening right now.
Yep, looks like Milo is going to target out this Sao, and Sao is able to get 3, but is that really going to be enough? It looks like the team is not on the same page. Magister wants to go away, and Sao gets taken down. Best player gets pulled back into the turret range, and now Kid Bomba looks like he wants Milo, but it's 1v3. Is that a really good fight? You want to go for it? He wants to go for it. Kid Bomba goes on to Milo. Magister secures the kill. Best player 1 and Magister. Magister, you still have a way to get out of that bad situation, and he does.
Okay, really nicely done so far from either side, right? At least for Deus Vult. Like, Kid Bomba probably would have wanted to have his ult a little bit earlier, but he lost it early on before the interaction even begun. Now, with his neutral objective, it's a little dangerous for Deus Vult to actually sit on top of it. They don't have a majority of their big ticket ults.
Yeah, and actually losing your life multiple times in the early game is kinda also dangerous. And look at Sao, he already died 2 times out of 2. So, having that said, I think that Sao at some point will be as squishy as
items, things like Necklace of Durance, for an example. But here, it's about scaling.
Yep, looks like Carvy's going to get targeted down. It looks like, he is able to survive for now. Sao goes back in, trying to take down best player 1. Basically, no HP just yet. Sunset Lover was able to protect Carvy.
Really great stuff.
She can actually be so helpful to the team right now.
Definitely you can see the Ohio Brothers prioritizing on those utility items. Milo able to find Sao. Sao here is in danger, and he's going to die before he's able to get his ult off. And now even the Netherrealm is not there. Kid Bomba goes back in onto Zia. Zia's getting targeted, but he is fine. He is safe. Milo goes back in onto Carvy. Carvy kiting out of there. Even Magister has to get out of range. And now the Ohio Brothers, they're controlling the river.
That's some beautiful stuff coming out from the Ohio Brothers, right? A lot of the interactions, they're not wasting their abilities. It's about zoning, but can they get this? No. No steal so far. Nicely done by best player. But yeah, the Ohio Brothers, I was expecting them to take a full-on fight, but it was all about the zoning. But Lightning Truncheon, it kind of scales off of your mana. Now it doesn't anymore. But in the meantime, Super Shark playing with fire as TOB continues to invade.
They are engaging.
Yep, Kid Bomba taking a little bit too much damage, and they already forced out the Netherrealm. Carvy is there, but that's all they wanted. They just want some ults, and then they're out. No need to be here any longer.
Feels like they're a little, I wouldn't say uncoordinated, but it's being smothered pretty well by the Ohio Brothers, right? It feels like they are the more proactive team. They understand that the advantage is more than enough. They can start breaking down turrets like it's nothing. And look at these invades.
Yep, Magister is still able to secure it. Milo has to get out of there. And again, this is what they're doing. They're just trying to bait it out. Like, keep using your ults for nothing.
Yeah, and actually what's really good that Carvy so far is maintaining his life, maintaining his gold, and also having that Has Claws alongside with the Berserk Fury early on stage. So I think that at one moment, Team of the Ohio Brothers will pay the price for leaving Carvy to farm that easily.
Right now, the Lord has started. Kid Bomba manages to get 2. But look at Magister. He's able to secure the Lord. And now best player has to get out, but Super Strong gets taken out. Zia comes back in, shooting everyone out. And Kid Bomba is going to get targeted by Zia. And Kid Bomba goes down. Zia, your HP is so low. And he's taken out. Sunset Lover gets the double kill.
Oh, that was understandable from Zia. There's
Outplayed by single players, and they will take a lot of damage.
And best player looks like it is in a very bad position. Sao secures the kill. And now this Volt, they're not stopping the net around, making sure that no one goes down. Killing spree for Sunset Lover. They're just taking whatever they want at this point.
Oh, I think that was kind of a bad decision from the side of the Ohio Brothers. Either you sacrifice that turret, or if you're going to commit towards something like...
Will actually ramp up the more everyone is collected together.
Yeah.
So if they want to contest this Lord, they got to make sure that it's not autopilot. They know what they're doing.
I mean, certainly Eagle has already been expanded for the side of Super Shark. Deus Vult, I think they're just going to slow down on this Lord. They want the Ohio Brothers.
As you say that, they go in onto best player, but looks like only Milo is the one getting caught. But a lot has been used by Deus Vult. Best player looks like, again, surviving Zia. Are they having to use a shutdown from Milo? Double kill for Milo. He gets taken out. Super Shark goes back in. He wants Kid Bomba. He got Kid Bomba, but Super Shark is actually the one taking the most damage, and Carvey gets the kill.
Oh, he's looking for blood. He's just smelled blood in the water, and right now they don't have the retribution. Team the Ohio Brothers can actually go in, but what was really bad, that Team Deus Vult ignored the existence of Edith at this moment. Do so much with that ultimates, all of it already. Everything is set up. Team Deus Vult might finish the game.
Yeah, right now Deus Vult, they're looking at the eyes of the Ohio Brothers. The war charged in. Right now, Kid Bomba, I can see in his eyes, he's waiting for that one moment to use the penalty zone to grab everyone together.
So hard, so hard, so hard. They need all these waves synchronized together. They might just make the base wide open.
Actually, I think they only need 2 of these waves.
Oh,
There we
Kid
go.
Bomba goes in. Milo taking quite a bit of damage, but looks like this Volt, they just want the inhibitor. Once they got it, you know what? No need to stay here any longer. But best player goes back in. They want this fight. Sao just kites. Zia trying to fight back, but best player gets pulled back into the fray. And now Magister goes on to Zia. Looks like Sao's gonna get targeted down. Milo already using the Primal Wrath, not being able to do much. The Netherrealm expanded for Deus Vult. A lot of nothing fights is going on. Both teams are testing each other's patience.
Yeah, they really are. It's really a test of discipline, honestly, because Deus...
No sense to me whatsoever. He didn't need to risk it that high, but seems he liked to take the risk.
You know, for use by Sao, but not really hitting anyone. Best player gets pulled back in, but Magister, he's just split pushing. He doesn't care. Zia wants to get for those kills, and they're still surviving. No one is stopping Magister. Best player finally recalls, but at that point, Magister's like, all right, you're coming back to defend. I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, this is so worth it for Deus Vult. What the Ohio Brothers did in the early game, just playing for these small objectives, Deus Vult is doing the exact same thing, except they're getting major wins, inhibitors, buffs, lords. It's now starting to really heavily favor Deus Vult.
In terms actually for heroes, and speaking of scaling, Team the Ohio Brothers are now in their, let's say, this is the time they needed to reach. So if they didn't do the plays they intended to do with that draft, they will just lose against the perfect draft I see over there at Team Deus Vult. They have the team fight, and on the other side you have the scaling heroes. Which one will win? That's a really hard question to actually answer. We will see the answer together.
38,000 HP left on the Lord. Magister finds best player taking a little bit of damage. Zia goes in, but Magister is going to heal up just a little bit. This is a Lord dance. Whoever makes the first mistake will get punished.
Yeah, this is not looking good because the Ohio Brothers are still missing 2 inhibitors. Deus Vult don't have to do anything. They just have to wait for those waves to start crashing in towards that crystal side to pull away members away from this Lord dance.
Oh, but Zia looks like he's going to get targeted down, and Kid Bomba as well finds Zia. Minu and Fury connecting, and Zia is going to get focused now. He's still surviving. I spoke too soon. Kid Bomba secures the kill, and now Milo gets Sao. Magister has to get out. Carvey as well. They're fighting back. The Ohio Brothers are doing it. They get Kid Bomba as well, and Magister with that level of HP, I don't think he can go for the Lord.
No, not at all. It does percentage max HP nowadays, so it hurts a lot more than it should. More importantly, he needs to be landing these skill shots. Too many Deus Vult members are walking away with just a sliver left, just so little HP.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I think that's the point of having Sunset Lover in that Pyramis. Look at the Pyramis. Without him, that fight was totally gonna be for the favorite team, the Ohio Brothers. We can see the damage. We can see the scaling heroes. We can see their strategy work, but it's just it did need enough time to work. 19 minutes. I think that's the time to work, and this is the time to see who's gonna secure that Lord.
Right now, the Ohio Brothers, are they using this Lord for a big? Halo goes in, he finds Carby, and Carby, he's trying to get away, but he goes down. Best player secures the kill. Sao as well, double kill for best player. Magister survived because of Sunset Lover. The immortality popped, and best player secures the Lord.
Good game sense coming in from Yellow. Really great play coming from the Ohio Brothers to secure. Will the Ohio Brothers fight as the Primal Wrath comes out?
Yeah, Primal Wrath already used by Milo, trying to force out this inhibitor. They managed to get one. So far, that's the only one that they get, and doesn't look like the Ohio Brothers have a good way to engage the fight. Deus Vult, they're just positioning in a way that it's very punishable if they force things out.
Personally, for me, I think that the fact that Mielo is using this Primal Wrath in this particular manner is interesting, right? Okay, all right, brothers, let's calm down here for a second. You just want the inhibitor, but it's like, oh my god!
Yeah, when the Astral Echo use, all those skill shots become much more easier. Now Kibomba as well as Carby are doing their very best to clear the lanes. Magister as well is able to do so. Sunset Lover, look at the damage onto Zia. He has to be careful, and Purify used.
Dude, real talk, I gotta see how much damage Hoon is pumping out. I nearly threw up in my throat back there for a moment with how much damage, especially when they're stuck so close together.
And now Astral Echo again used to see the members of Deus Vult. Even though it looks like Magister wanted to go a little bit aggressive there, but the team was not ready just yet.
Sao is not using Minotaur as he should. I think that there's so much of that Minotaur book that Devo team can utilize, but Super Shark, he needs to use his ultimate, but will he survive?
Oh, right now the question really is for Magister, and for now, yes, he's going behind Sao. Where is going to be the Minu and Fury? Kibomba taking down Hoon, is able to take down the immortality, and now the Minu and Fury is able to connect onto Tree. Magister goes back in, Zio goes down. Sunset Lover secures the kill. Best player in the front lines. Carby gets another one. Best player gets a killing spree, and now Super Shark has to go away. Only 2 members of the Ohio Brothers surviving, but now the Lord is up.
The Lord is up. I think they might go and look for a finish. I think that Super Shark at this moment wanted to hold the lane, but you cannot hold the lane. Is it the finish? Is it the end? It's a hard question.
I mean, they're going for it, right? As long as they buy time, it's more than enough, and it looks like the death timers are way too long, and they heard you, Yasu. Sawo was like, what'd you say about my Minotaur? I'll hold it to the very end. I'll hold my ult.
Yeah, right now the minions are going in. Hoon is trying his very best, but looks like it's game over. Deus Vult gets game number 1.
Man, what a big output.